Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing with you guys what I melted through this past week. I didn't get through too much this week. I actually had some things that performed really well. And when I mean really well, like they lasted for a couple of days. And I'm just getting to the point where if the scent is still there, I'm still gonna enjoy it. So this week I have Scentsy and I have retail. So we'll start with Scentsy first. So the first bar that I got through is Summer Soleil from Scentsy. And this is a really, so this is pineapple and coconut. And I think maybe marshmallow. This is beautiful. This is such a nice, it's pineapple, but it's not like pineapple, like juicy pineapple in your face. The coconut milk and the marshmallow really like tone this down. And I had this going in the bathroom in my office. And it went for 3 days. It was gorgeous. So this one is a yes for me. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Then we did blueberry cheesecake from Scentsy. And blueberry cheesecake is exactly what it says. It's blueberries and it's cheesecake and it's a powerhouse. My son loves this scent. So I had this going in his room. This lasted about 2 days in his room. So it definitely, some people say that this has kind of a sour note to it because of that cheesecake, but I do not pick up on a sour note from this scent. So that is all I got through for Scentsy this week. Like I said, it was an interesting week, needless to say. So now we're going to talk about vendor wax. So the first thing that I got through is from the Pharmacist Daughter, and it's Artic Blast, which is icy peppermint, eucalyptus, and thyme. And this was straight up like that super strong, like when it says I mean, still just opening it from the bag and there's like no wax left in here. It's like that icy peppermint, and then the eucalyptus like smacks you in the face. So you really need to like those type of scents to enjoy this. And I needed to have a little chill, relax time this week. So I thoroughly enjoyed this, and if I see this on her website, I would definitely repurchase this. And the great thing about Pharmacist Daughter, because I've been kind of playing around, because typically I put my vendor wax in a hot plate, but I'm really curious to know like what vendors perform in all of my different types of warmers. And I can say Pharmacist Daughter performs in everything. It performs like in a mini melter, like from Scentsy, which is 15 watts. It performs in a 25 watt, a 20 watt, a hot plate. So I'm really excited to be finding vendors that I know I can use their wax in any of my wax warmers. That's a bonus for me. Then we did Ouija from Britta's Creepy Treasures. This is cider lane, blueberry, and nutmeg spice. This smells like leather to me. I don't know if maybe my nose is just going rogue, but yeah, this scent smells like when you walk into like men's shoe store, like a high-end men's shoe store, and there's like a lot of like leather shoes. That is exactly what this smells like. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And Britta's is another vendor that performs in Scentsy warmers, performs in hot plates. So once again, you know, any vendor that I find that performs in any type of warmer is a win for me. The next one, now I only had just a small piece of this, so I did this in a hot plate warmer, and this is Jim's Daughter's Craft, and this is lime freeze. And like I said, I did this in the hot plate, and this was really good. This was like a strong, like lime in your face. You know, when you squeeze a lime in your margarita, that's exactly what this smelled like. And it went for, I would say it went for about 6 hours. Then we did St. Germain Spritz, which is elderflower pear cocktail with vodka fizz from Villanous Wax. Look how fun that is. I thought that would be fun for St. Patty's Day. And this one was interesting. So this is Villanous Wax is another vendor that I tried in a couple of different warmers. Performed great. So this was more of, like, you got the pear, and I don't know if it was the vodka in this, like the vodka fizz, but it kind of gave me like the smell of a gin and tonic, like when you go out and you order a gin and tonic, or if you drink gin and tonics at home. And it was really nice. Yes, it had a boozy note to it, but it wasn't one of those like boozy scents that you know, sometimes boozy scents can be a little off-putting, so to speak. This was not. This was beautiful. Then we did Lime Margarita Sherbet from Sweet 2 Cents, and this is lime margarita and rainbow sherbet. OMG, guys, like, this was so good. So this was definitely a strong in-your-face lime, but that rainbow sherbet just gave it a nice, what do I want to say, like almost like a strawberry. It wasn't strawberry. It was more of kind of like a raspberry note to this. So it kind of tamed down the lime. So like with this Jim's Daughter's Craft, the lime freeze, it was like very lime. And this was lime, but I think because it had kind of that like raspberry berry note to it that kind of tamed down the lime, I really enjoyed this. And this went for like 8 hours. So that was good. And sorry, I'm trying to do this in my videos to let you guys know that Sweet 2 Cents does perform in various different warmers in my house. So I think that's good to know, because I don't want to say that it's a bad thing that some vendors only perform in certain warmers. And, you know, I have several different types of warmers. So for someone like me, it's fine. But, you know, if you're someone who just has one warmer or maybe 2 warmers, it's nice to know who you can order from, and your wax is going to perform in whatever you have. So I will try and note that in all my future videos, so that you know what wax is performing in either all my warmers or only certain types of warmers. Okay, this was my husband's favorite scent of the entire week. So this is Boughs of Holly from L3 Waxy Wonders. This is mistletoe vanilla cupcakes buttercream frosting. So I had this going in the living room, and he came home from work, and I had just gotten home probably like 20 minutes before he got home from work, and I had popped this in the warmer, and he walked through the front door, and he's like, OMG, like, what are you baking? And, you know, I'm like, I'm not Betty Crocker, remember? So he's like, ah, darn it. So he really, really enjoyed this. So he actually asked me to save some so he could put it in his warmer next to his side of the bed. I'm like, are you sure you want bakery scents next to the bed? And he goes, I love that scent. I want it next to my bed. Okay. Then we did Dunk My Donuts Cuppa Cake Noel from Rose Girls. And this one was really nice. This just kind of smells like a sugar donut. You know, like a donut that has like the sugar and cinnamon on it. And this was nice. And once again, Rose Girls is another vendor that, for the most part, performs in any type of warmer that I have in my home. With that being said, unfortunately, my last thing I have here to share with you guys, this is Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper Marshmallow Smoothie from Rose Girls. And on cold, like, you get that Dr. Pepper, and it's just, it's so good. And it doesn't really have like that fizzy, like, you know how like soda pop has a fizzy scent? This is like the Dr. Pepper, but I think like that marshmallow kind of softens everything up. Oh, it's so good on cold. But I'm not getting any performance from this one. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try, if you guys can see right behind me, I have a lamp that tends to perform pretty good on like candles that I burn that have no scent, and then I put them under the lamp and they just come alive. So I think what I'm gonna do is try and take some of this wax, and I think I'm gonna do it next week. So I'll update you guys in my video next week to tell you if that worked or didn't work. So yeah, that is all that I got through. Sorry, I have a little bit of a sunburn. We were skiing today. The weather was gorgeous. I'm kind of hoping that the snow is done with. So thank you guys for spending a little time with me and hearing about what I got through this past week. And if you like this type of content and aren't subscribed to the channel, I'd love if you subscribe. And if you hit the notification button, you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Bye.